Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's JD and welcome back to a new video. So, the PlayStation Showcase, it happened. It was this week, it was yesterday. It was amazing, but it also was not as good as people thought it would be. And that's what we are here to talk about. So, I've got it up on my screen. We're gonna play it at 2x speed, and I'm just gonna give my thoughts on each game, each thing we saw, and give you a little feedback and have a little discussion with you all in the comments about, what happened. So with that, let's do a recap, shall we? And get right in there. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we got it right here. The PlayStation Showcase with English subtitles. Let's see if we can get this speed going, and I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts. And also, me and my boy Paul are going to do a full legit podcast episode about this, hopefully record it this week and upload it early next week so that we can get y'all something out there. Oh, I almost dropped something. Okay, with that, let's mute this because we don't need to hear it. We are going to bring down my music though because it seems louder than usual. I think that's a better right there. That sounds about better. So we got the showcase. It did its thing. It came through. I might even hyper scrub through this because this video is probably only gonna be like 10 minutes. So, oh, actually can't scrub through it because I don't have a keyboard. Okay. They started off with what was the first game? Let's remember. This one where it looked like Watch Dogs, and I kept talking about that. Yeah, this game looks kind of tight. This game actually, we don't have to keep it at 2x speed. I'll just talk about it while it's going normal speed, and I'll scrub. Whatever this game was called, I think it was called the Fair Games or Fair Game. It was cool. I thought it was a cool game. I thought it was interesting looking. It looks like it's a 3v3 PvP team game where you're fighting against each other and maybe knocking each other down to get loot boxes from each group. I have no idea outside of what we just saw, which a majority of this thing was cinematics, which I think a lot of people were not huge fans of. I know for me, halfway through it, I was kind of like, okay, all right, we got another cinematic. Okay, cool. We got this game doesn't look amazing, but I will say this is one of the best CG cinematics that I've ever seen in a video game. I did this yesterday talking about it, and I was like, yo, do you see this dude's face? I don't think I've ever seen, hold on, right around here, I think. Hold on. Oh, or not. I might have messed it up. All right, whatever. The face of that dude when he was so surprised of his family getting attacked, right here. That part, hey, I mean, I feel like I've seen just as good, if not better, CG, but this was good for a trailer. Threw me off. Also, how dare you just watch your your interracial family just get murdered? But, this game looks kind of fun. Whatever it was called, Hell's Angels or Ravens of Hell. That's not what it's called. It's called the Helldivers. I don't love the capes. Something about the capes seem totalitarian to me. I'm not a huge fan. But let's see what we had next. We had, this game. I was given a little bit of feedback when I was watching this later in my stream where this game looks epic. The only issue is that we just don't know enough about it where we can solidify if it's going to be good or not. It looks like a fun game. The guy's got a mystic gauntlet. His powers are coming out of his hands. Sure, that seems fun. Why not? But since we don't have a background on this game, a part of me is like, I don't know. I don't know about this game. I'm not sure. Like as a gamer, sometimes we want remakes, remixes, or sequels, or triple, sequel, not prequels, but the ones that come 3 times over. We would rather have the third iteration of a game that came out 20 years ago, like a Jet Set Radio 3, instead of something brand new where it's like, oh, this looks good too. But I think that just might be nostalgia holding us back. I'm not sure. What was the name of this game? Spellbound? No, go back. Immortals of Avium. It looked kind of cool. Now, funny thing is, a lot of these games are multi-platform. I know that they signed up with PlayStation in order to you know, kind of get that push, that publicity. But these are also coming out on Xbox, probably PC as well. So it's not like these are PlayStation exclusives. Like, this is Ghost Runner 2. This game looks super cool, and it makes me want to play Ghost Runner 1, which I don't think I've ever played. But I genuinely want to check out this game just from what I saw here. This looks fun. It reminds me of Ghostwire Tokyo, but it's more cyberpunk and kind of anime with it. I like it. This is probably one of the best games we saw. I did not upload a reaction to this game just because I think it's a little unknown, and I guess for me, I didn't think the algorithm would care. But this looked good. This was called what was it called? Something Blade Zero. And I'll find the name at the back end of this video, but from beginning to end, this looked really good. It looked like a mixture to me of like a Ninja Gaiden meets Sekiro meets Onimusha, and I personally think that this is probably going to be a dope game that I don't know nothing about it, but it looks really tight. All right, hold on. What was the name of the game? Go back. Phantom Blade Zero, which is also interesting because I think on a previous PlayStation State of Play, they showed another game that's coming out sometime this year or soon about like a swordsman or a samurai or some sort of, I don't know, character, and it looked similar to this. I genuinely don't know what games are what anymore. We're still waiting on like Wukong. Like, there's so many games. All right, so this is Sword of the Sea. Looks like a fun indie game, or maybe it's a AAA game. I can't tell. I think it's indie because any game that looks like a retro game is indie now. So it's about like some sort of, I don't know, surfboarding character who's surfing the seas of Agrabah. I'm not sure where he's at or where they are at, but that looks like it could be a fun game. A part of me would want to play that on like a Steam Deck, like on the go, but I don't know. This is another game that looks, we're getting so many, what would you call these? We're getting so many cinematic trailers that there's not enough information giving to, like, gameplay wise. So we're not sure what to think of these games. But this game I thought looked really cool. It was called Talos, right? Yeah, Talos the Principle, or the Talos Principle. It's a sequel though, right? So maybe, there was a lot of sequels of games I've never heard of. I don't think I'm the only one who thought that, but there was a lot of sequels of games that I personally had never heard of during this whole presentation. This game looked pretty cool. Whatever it was called, Girly and the White Wolf, who got murked in the beginning. It looked like a cute little game. I'm not sure, but again, another cinematic, no gameplay. This game that came up next, or it's called Neva, sorry, but this stole the show, baby. Cat Quest of the Caribbean. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a fun indie game. Even it just, I don't know, something about it. It's so cute. It's so cute, and it just reminds me of my childhood with a little more cuteness. I think that might be fire. We're gonna skip on to Square Enix trying to get their Splatoon on. Very much just Splatoon with bubbles, right? Am I getting that wrong? No, I'm pretty sure this is just Splatoon with bubbles. That's what it looks like. Bubble Splatoon. Yeah, you be the judge. You looks like you have to cover a whole bunch of areas. You fight each other, and it's foam, not bubbles. And yeah, the more foam, the merrier. It's cool, I guess. It looks cool. It looks interesting. It looks different for Square Enix. It reminded me of Overwatch, personally. Foam Stars, Battle Royale. Then we've got, Plucky Squire. Plucky Squire looks like a decent, well thought out 3D and 2D game. I believe there's a few 3D elements. Yeah, this looks good. If I was a kid, I would want to play this on my Nintendo Switch or Steam Deck or whatever, or just at home on my PlayStation 5. It gives me Zelda vibes. Obviously, kind of reminds me of one of the more recent Zelda games that came out. But the mixture of it kind of also feels like a Paper Mario. Mario meets, I don't know, some sort of 3D platformer. This one's fun. Tear Down, aka, I don't know, Lego Mayhem Madness. It just goofy, just funny. It meets Roblox, meets Grand Theft Lego, a Grand Theft Minecraft. That's what we're looking at. Funny. I don't know. Cool game. I would mess around with it. It'd be fun with probably multiplayer if possible. Of course, I mean, you know what it is. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I never played this one, so I would love to maybe possibly stream it or play it myself. I only got a chance to play Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5 for myself. I did watch friends and I think like a family member play Snake Eater and Metal Gear 2 and 1. And then there's like the other iterations. I played Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, okay? That frustrating game with Raiden. It's on my channel. There's a whole playlist. Go back to 2014, JD, if you want to see that. All right, but you know, obviously that's a banger. You know what it is. This game looked weird, like something straight out of like a storybook, but then it has like kind of Breath of the Wild, Zelda type of energy. But it also looks like No Man's Sky and Horizon Zero Dawn. This game looks like it has a lot going for it, but it almost looks a little too ambitious. You know what I mean? Oh, it looks like Avatar. Is that a cloister? What was that? Pokemon? It looks kind of like Avatar, not the good one, not Airbender, the blue cats. I don't care for the blue cats, but this Towers of Axgaba. I said it wrong. Final Fantasy 16. Listen, know your history. There were black people back then. But yeah, shout out to Final Fantasy. I'm a fan, and this game does look fun. We don't talk about it though. I've already done reactions and reviews of this game. I'm surprised I even threw that in there. It's like such a pointless thing. Alan Wake, aka Alan Wick. John Wick, Alan Wick. I thought it was John Wick right there. I thought this was John Wick. I can't be the only one who didn't think this was Keanu. It's Keanu, bro. I mean, I can't be wrong. No, but yeah, Alan Wake 2. I don't know why I thought they had already made a sequel, but it'll be on PlayStation. It'll also be on Xbox, and I remember playing Alan Wake on my 360 back in the day. This actually looks like a decent Assassin's Creed. Now, I say that as someone who loves Assassin's Creed. I haven't loved it in a long time, but I did really put a lot of time and hours into it when I was younger. If you go to my channel, I played Assassin's Creed 3, which was a pretty good story here on my channel. That was one of my first Let's Plays. I actually played that co-op. It wasn't a co-op game, but me and Paul played it, and we kind of like shared the controller. I think I also, I don't think I put Assassin's Creed 1 or 2 on my channel, but I did put a few episodes of some other Assassin's Creeds on here, like Unity, and even though that one tanked. Something about the graphics look slightly better, and the movement seems to be flowing a little bit better for me. But again, it's Assassin's Creed. I mean, if you want to get your fix and play this game, that's what it's for. All right, we're skipping ahead to... I don't know what this game is. It's just about a cat that's running, and at the end of it, it's called Revenant Hill. Cool. Not enough information. Who knows what it's going to be about? Blue something. Not Blaze Blue, JD. What is this thing called? Go back. Grand Blue Fantasy. Sure, man. 2023 winter. Get your weeb on. Anime, waifu. You know what it is. Capcom showed a new story trailer for Street Fighter 6. I'm excited. I'm trying to get I'm gonna get an arcade stick between now and the next 2 weeks, hopefully, and hopefully the streams will be lit. We will see. But this does look like a really good trailer. I like that you're getting to play as the main character and go through a whole storyline where you get to meet Ryu and Chun-Li and Ken and Guile, and they take you through an interesting story mode. And I'm curious to know if it ties in with the lore of the previous game, because usually all of these games tie together in a certain way. They are just very obscure the way they do it, but still pretty well done. Let's see. This game looked interesting, and I looked away during this part of the stream, but it looks like a good indie game. I love the colors and kind of the way they have it laid out. I guess you're some sort of like alien samurai ninja dude. But the fight looks pretty cool, and it looks like you've got a catheter on you. I have no idea if that's right. Wow, okay. Kind of reminds me of Metroid in a way, and it is called, what was that called? Ultros. Good game. Probably gonna come a chameleon. It's gonna be on all consoles more than likely. Don't know what game this was. I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. Or is it Tower Fantasy? Tower Fantasy. I must have looked away during this part. I think I did because I was trying to set up my stream on TikTok. It's okay. Dragon's Dogma. Listen, Dragon's Dogma 2. It's been a while. I don't remember the last one that came out. This is giving me big Gerald of Rivia vibes. Also, they got black people. Shout out to knowing your history. But yeah, no, this looks cool. It looks well done. I don't know the background of these games well enough to talk about it, but it looks good. It looks good. It looks like a good game. We got Five Nights at Freddy's. You know the vibes. Scary. Freddy, whatever it is. Sister Location 2, maybe? I can't remember if that's right. Then we go into VR. Now, if you're a huge VR player, then this is for you. If not, then, you know, it's cool. We got Resident Evil 4 VR. A part of me wants to play it. A part of me is like, never. I'll destroy my office. I would destroy... Listen, do you see this room? This room would be in shambles. If I was in here, like... No, that's no. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little too worried to break everything. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 VR looks fun. This game looks interesting. It's like Arizona fight simulator. I don't know. You're just fighting against zombies. You're fighting against zombies in Arizona. That's the whole storyline. It doesn't have any gameplay, but it's called Arizona Sunshine 2. All these sequels that I've never seen before. That's fine. Crossfire. This looks pretty cool. I mean, there's a few Call of Duty like VR sim type games already out there. There's even like a Fortnite one that's a battle royale, and I've heard good things about games like these. Honestly, this is just, I don't know, army / military / marine simulator to me. I mean, I know that these can be fun. I don't know how much time I would want to put into something like this, but if you're into that sort of thing and you have, you know, right state of... Whoa, wait a minute, there's zombies? Okay, that kind of looked cool at the end. But yeah, if you have the right state of mind and you just don't take that type of behavior outside of the house, I'm all for it. Obviously, most people don't. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I wouldn't want to put a kid in front of a game like that. That's just me. This one too. This one has more of a story. Synapse. It looks really cool, and I think I've actually played a demo for this before. Next, we got some Beat Saber. You know what it is. They got Queen in there or something. And then if you're a huge fan of oh no, not Destiny. Sorry, I thought we were going to Destiny. No, this actually looks sick. I don't know what it is, but Bungie's making what looks to be a new multiplayer possible shooting game. Unless this is connected to Destiny in some way, which I don't think it is. No, Bungie's developing something new. Creators of Halo. The reason that 343 is struggling, because I guess a lot of the leadership from Bungie is what made Master Chief. And now, you know, they're at PlayStation. So, or are they multi-plat? I think PlayStation bought Bungie Studios. So you got this game called Marathon, and just from the look of it, I like the aesthetic. It kind of reminds me of Splatoon again, but a little bit more realistic. But you see this character get shot and blasted in the head, and they fall down, and then they get picked up by the cleaning crew. And who knows what it means or what it's about, but it looks like a multiplayer game, and it might be a game that is a battle royale. So we'll be on the lookout for that and see how we feel. Next, we've got Bungie, more Bungie, whatever you call this game, Destiny. Destiny's been going pretty long. They did say they wanted this to be a 10-year franchise, and if I'm being honest, I think it started in like 2013, 2012, and it has been going long enough. Okay, Siri, do not talk into the mic. Also, there's a character from the game who obviously disappeared and then came back. That's cool. Let's see. Concord, I thought was Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know what Concord is. Game developers showing us logos, it makes it hard for us to know if we want to play your games. We need to see gameplay. If you don't have gameplay, then just wait to show it off. Don't show it off anytime sooner than later. Gran Turismo movie. I don't even know where this came from. Where did this movie come from and who asked for this? But at the same time, no, that's it. Who asked for this? No disrespect. Best of luck to everybody who's a part of it, and I hope it does well. There's no central focused character in Gran Turismo to relate to outside of you being the driver, so I don't know who is this for and who wants to see this. I don't know. All right, we're skipping past that. All right, so we got more information on this product, which I'm actually very confused about. It's PlayStation's Project Q, their attempt at a Nintendo Switch, PS Vita, Steam Deck, but most people are saying it's not even like that. You know what it's more like? A Wii U. So PlayStation, and they got some earbuds. PlayStation went out of their way to make a Wii U for PlayStation. It's Wi-Fi online only, and you can't play the games when you're out on the go. So if you're on a plane, you can't do unless you got a hotspot on your phone. And it's, even no disrespect, even worse. Sorry, PlayStation, I know I've worked with you. I don't want to be mean, but listen, it's streaming. It's a streaming tablet. The games aren't even on your console. It's not a console. It's two handhelds, an iPad, and hopefully you have Wi-Fi. No disrespect. I've played streaming games on my PlayStation. They just don't work well. It's just not a great experience. I tried streaming God of War back in my house because I didn't feel like downloading the game again, and it was chunky and laggy and pixelated. I didn't like the way it looked. Now, the creme de la creme right here, we got Spider-Man 2. Y'all know the vibes. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait. We got Kraven the Hunter. We've got Venom. We've got Black Cat, Prowler. I mean, these people were mentioned. We've got symbiote Peter Parker, who is down in Aunt May's basement doing God knows what, and then busts out and says, "It's time to get gully. Where's Dr. Connors?" Oh yeah, the Lizard is in the game. I mean, listen, y'all know this game is going to be a 10 out of 10, right? Like, no, like, it's what we got in 2018 with way more. And the cinematics, the everything about this game looks amazing, except, and I'm not trying to be nitpicky, I don't like that suit. It's not that the suit is bad. It's just that the suit has like weird shoulder pad things, and I don't like the kind of tether of the Venom that's on the side. Now, in the old game, I think you were able to rock the black suit anyway, so they'll give you the classic black suit to rock possibly when you get that. That part was tight. Possibly when you get to a certain point in the game, obviously. We all know that that's going to happen. But the way that this suit looks, so it just does, look at that thing. It looks like a biker outfit. And you know what it looks like? Look at that. Yo, it looks like the suit from Spider-Man 3, the movie that, what's his name was wearing, the dude from that 70s show. That's why I think I don't like it. The way that it like comes up is, and I just think of him being like, "Hey Peter," when his face was pulled back from the Venom, from the symbiote. Oh, no. But and also it just looks like it fits him weird. It doesn't look like it fits him right. But I do like the direction they're going with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is giving me 90s cartoon Spider-Man vibes with the voice acting from Yuri Lowenthal. And I think that's not gonna pair up the best with the new face mocap actor. I think that's gonna look so weird because I didn't think that the voice that Yuri Lowenthal had for when they, because you remember they rebranded the Spider-Man face mocap actor. I thought the original one was better. He had like a weird kind of like old young face, but I thought he was better compared to the one that they flipped to make him a little bit more young Tom Holland looking. And especially as a mentor to Miles, it doesn't fit the same. Bring back mocap actor 1. That's what I'm trying to say. Miles is always, you know, great as ever. I'm a huge fan of all the new moves that we're gonna get to use, which obviously we get to fly. We get to just fly through the game. The voice actor's killing it. He's also the mocap actor for it, which I personally think that's how it should go. In my opinion, I think if you're gonna hire the mocap actor to do the acting, hopefully they're a great voice actor and you can get them to do that too. But you know, Yuri Lowenthal is amazing. I just don't think that mixing him with the mocap actor works for me. But all of the stuff that we saw in this trailer it's just, listen, hours on end of good fun. You know what it is. I'm excited to hopefully, you know, beat the game, maybe 100% the story mode. Oh, definitely that, but 100% the game in my time. I'm sorry, man. I do not like this suit. Do y'all see that suit? Where's that suit? Hold on. Bring it on the screen real quick. I want to see him swing. Right here. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. 3, 2, 1. They shoot the boat. And maybe I missed it. I don't know. There it is. Oh, bro. It's not a bad suit. I just don't like the tether on the side, and it looks like boots on the bottom. And yeah, it just doesn't. It's okay. It's not terrible. It ain't perfect. All right. But no, I do like where they're taking this game. I do like what the suit is capable of. All the Venom symbiote stuff is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how Peter even gets to the point of being, you know, taken over by the symbiote. Dr. Connors looks sick in these scenes where you see him chasing Miles. All of the cinematics, everything looks good about this game. I've got no complaints whatsoever. And then they recap it and we go through and we see what's going on. Now, you know, everybody who was with me when we were streaming it yesterday, shout out to y'all for being there. I appreciate you. Oh my God, that scared me. We did have conversations about how we felt about the entire event. And yeah, if we're going to be honest, especially with a bunch of these games being multi-platform, if you take out all the games that were multi-platform, which is like 9 of them, I mean, this is like a 7, maybe a 6.5 out of 10 presentation. The only thing you gave us that was new was Snake Eater. And well, not new. You gave us a bunch of new stuff, but the only thing that PlayStation hardcore fans who wanted, you know, like first party IPs got were Metal Gear Solid. Well, not even that. That's going to be on Xbox too. We got more Spider-Man, but you got to think about all the stuff that came out in between that we were possibly banking on. Like God of War already came out, so they've already like talked about that. They did not show anything that was relating to Wolverine, which is weird. You had 2021, 2020, you had a year and some change. You had a year and some change to give us another Wolverine cinematic, and a Wolverine cinematic would have been the only cinematic I would have sat through and been like, yo, this is hype. Just show Wolverine like, bub, you know? I also thought maybe we would get a GTA 6 promo, but I got a little crazy with that. They're probably not going to give us GTA 6 for, I want to say next year, but it could be 2 years. Who knows? But with all that, you know, let me know what you think. At the end of the day, I would give this a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't give it anything higher. I don't think I'd give it anything lower. And based off of what I wanted to see, I mean, Spider-Man, again, Metal Gear Solid, which we had heard rumors about. Let me know what you would have wanted to see during this entire PlayStation Direct, whatever you want to call this thing, because I know a lot of people were expecting other stuff and didn't get it, but it's okay. All right, y'all. With that, we're going to wrap this up and do a nice little outro and call it a day. And I appreciate you for watching. I am, you know, always streaming live on Twitch. So if you ever want to check me out there, pull up. And I will see you on the next one. All right. And we're out. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Check out those videos over there on the left. And until next time, have a great day. Peace.